guys, today I have a tutorial of this makeup right here that might look a bit complicated, but it really isn't, and I'm going to show you how you can do it step by step in case you're a beginner. So I really hope this tutorial is helpful, and let's get started really quick with the concealer. With the primer. I'm going to be using this concealer from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I'm going to blend it out with the sponge that's also from e.l.f. Cosmetics, but you can also use your finger. Just make sure that everything is blended out really good on the eyelid all the way up to your brow bone. And the concealer, you can use it like 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. Just make sure that everything is blended out before you move on to the next step. Today I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette from Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. I'm going to grab this shimmery eyeshadow with this little sponge, and I'm going to apply it all over my eyelid. And I did forget to apply the tape, so before I continue, I'm going to apply it on the outer part. This is going to help for this style of eyeshadow, so if you're a beginner, I highly recommend this step. And I'm just going to continue to apply the same shimmery eyeshadow on the eyelid. Make sure you do this when the concealer is still a bit creamy, that way it can really hold on to the eyelid, and it's going to help for the pigmentation to stand out. And I did say I'm applying it all over the eyelid, but I do want it to go above the crease. So to do that without having too much product on the brush, I'm going to slowly start blending it out, and it's going to start moving a little bit higher. You want this eyeshadow to be visible when you're looking straight forward. So it does help if you apply it looking straight forward, or just keep looking up and like keep blending it out. And these little sponges apply the shimmery eyeshadows so good. You can also use a flat brush or your finger. But yeah, this is a product I highly recommend for shimmery eyeshadows. Right here, I'm applying pressed powder to set the rest of the concealer, which is on the brow bone. You just don't want the concealer to be moving around throughout the day, so make sure everything is nice and blended. And you can also use this part to blend out the shimmery eyeshadow if it's needed. It's not always necessary, but it will help to use whatever's left on the brush to blend out the edges a little bit better. Now I'm going to grab this dark brown eyeshadow using a small brush from Rimmel, and I'm going to do an eyeliner. I'm only going to keep it on the outer part. I'm not going to apply anything on the inner part, but later on I did decide to use liquid brown eyeliner. So if you want your makeup to look just like mine, then just skip this step, because it's honest, I'm just wasting my time because I cover this up with the liquid eyeliner. Or if you don't want to use liquid eyeliner, go ahead and do this step. I am going to keep the eyeliner simple, and I'm going to extend it just a little bit, very lightly, without having too much product on the brush, so it can be very thin. I grabbed more of that same eyeshadow, and for this part you do not want to start by applying it right on the tail or like the tip of the brown eyeliner that you just applied. You want to go a little bit lower and then just start creating that second line. Make sure it is above your crease. You do not want the shape to change at all when you close and open your eyes, so you want this to go above the crease. Don't touch any of your little wrinkles or your hooded eye. And it's better if you start with a little bit of eyeshadow. Don't make it too dark, because you first want to like trace where you want the eye or the eyeshadow to be, and then if you like it, it's easy to just keep applying more eyeshadow and making it darker or thicker. But always start with something small, and then I am going to pretty much drag whatever is on the outer part towards the inner part of my eye, but like I said, above the crease. And you just want the dark part to be on the outer part and not so much on the inner part of your eye. I don't know if it's making sense, but I hope you guys understand. Then I'm going to grab this liquid eyeliner from LA Girl in the shade Chocolate Brown, and I'm going to do a simple liner starting from the center of my eyelid and then going towards the outer part. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker, and I'm not going to apply anything on the inner part. When I extend it towards the tail of the eyebrow, I don't want it to go past the brown eyeshadow that I already have right there. I want it lower than that, and I also want the tail right here to be very thin, so I'm barely applying any product on that area right there. But like I said earlier, you can skip this step if you don't want to apply liquid eyeliner and just leave the brown eyeshadow, because that also looks really cute. I'm applying that same dark brown eyeshadow on this lower part right here, just on the outer part, kind of to connect the brown eyeliner right there and not leave like that space empty. So I'm just going to blend it towards the center just a little bit without making it too thick in that area. And again, I'm going to apply that brown eyeshadow on my waterline, and I'm using the same little sponge. You can also use a Q-tip right here, or if you have brown eyeliner, go ahead and use that. But the eyeshadow does really good too. Now I'm going to curl my lashes. I want them to be nice and curled because I'm not going to apply fake eyelashes. I don't want this makeup to be too dramatic. So leaving the natural lashes is still really cute, especially if you don't have time. And I'm using the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Mascara. It is waterproof. And I'm going to apply 2 layers, starting from the roots all the way to the tips. Just make sure you don't apply anything on your eyelid. So you want to do this very careful. And for the second layer, I always apply just a little bit on the tip of the lashes. This is a part that's gonna help make your lashes appear longer. So you just want to apply a little bit, that way it doesn't make them like clumpy. And I'm going to apply that same mascara on my lower lashes, but right here I'm only applying 1 layer. But let me know in the comments below what you think of this makeup look. I really hope this tutorial was helpful if you were a beginner. And if you did like it, please leave me a lot of brown heart emojis in the comments below and share this video with your friends and your family. Thank you all so much for your love and your support. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!